Good evening everybody, my name's Dugie. Tonight we're going to take a look at 4 e-liquids that I was sent free of charge for the purpose of review from www.E-Smokeireland.eu. Okay, the first e-liquid tonight is Vampire's Kiss. It's a 20mg e-liquid. Now, all 4 liquids I will be using a 1.5 ohm Akin vape atomizer set at 3.7 volts. I seem to find if I go any higher than 3.7 it starts to get a bit burny with this 1.5 ohm. I go any less and the flavour's just not right for me, so I'll be sticking at 3.7 with all the liquids. Okay, so Vampire's Kiss. As you can see, vapour production, good amounts of vapour from this liquid. Obviously bear in mind that will vary depending on the setup you use. Ohms of the atomizer, resistance, of your atomizers, anything from 1.5 to 3 ohms, and also the voltage that you set your device at. But nonetheless, on this setup, good amounts of vapour. Okay, throat it. Not a bad throat tip from this one. Actually, you get quite a bit of a kick. Not all the time, but every now and again it just gives you a thump. Usually when you've put it down for 5 or 10 minutes, it does dip off a little bit the more you use it. But still, you get a nice kick from it. Okay, flavour. Fruity. It's a very strong fruity flavour. Quite overpowering for me in this e-liquid. Now it's a strawberry flavour that you mainly get, and there's another fruit flavour in there which I now know is meant to be a raspberry. I couldn't pick that out though. I was mainly getting like a strawberry, and there's also a cooling sensation. There's like a menthol in there as well, but your main taste is a strawberry taste. But again, for me it's quite strong and overpowering. When I have been using it, I've been enjoying it, but I cannot vape it for long because of the strength of the flavouring. You can tell the flavours are an artificial flavour. It tastes like toffee, sweets, like sweets. Possibly I'm getting more of that because of the strength of the flavours. But overall, it's an okay juice. Good vapour, nice throat tip. Flavours, fruity, strawberry, raspberry, and a menthol in there as well. Not bad, but I can only vape it, in short stints. So, okay, that's Vampire's Kiss. Let's take a look at the next liquid. Okay, so the next liquid tonight is Vanilla Custard. Again, it's a 20mg strength e-liquid, and I'll be using the same setup as before. Okay, so let's give it a go. Vapour, good amounts of vapour again from this one. Obviously, like I said a little bit earlier on, that can change depending on the setup that you actually use. Throat tip, not too bad, not as strong as the Vampire's Kiss, but still a decent throat hit. Okay, flavour. Now this is where I get a little bit confused with this. Initially from the off, I get like it started to taste to me like a little bit like egg custard when you first bite into an egg custard, but then that quickly turns into a soapy taste. For some reason with this I just seem to get that aftertaste. Just a soapy taste. Could just be my taste buds, more than likely is, but I can only say what I'm tasting. And initially, it's like I say, I started getting like an egg custard, which isn't vanilla custard. I know there's like there's vanilla in egg custards, but it's the aftertaste, the soapy taste I'm getting. So I just cannot vape this liquid, unfortunately. Okay, so that one's the vanilla custard. Let's go and take a look at the next liquid. Okay, so the next liquid is strawberry milkshake. This one's actually a 12 milligram. You know, I usually vape around 18, so I wasn't expecting the throat tip to be, you know, up to much to what I'm currently used to. But let's give it a go and I'll share my thoughts. As you can see, vapour wise, plenty amounts of vapour from this liquid. As usual though, obviously that can change depending on atomizer, atomizer, so on and so forth that you're using. Okay, throat it. As I was expecting, not much of a throat tip from this at all. But like I say, I am used to, you know, 18 milligram liquids. So yeah, it's, you know, to somebody who does vape 12 milligrams, you know, you may get a better throat hit than what I'm feeling now. Okay, flavour. Flavour, you definitely do get a strawberry. It's not an overly powering strawberry. It's a nice, smooth, creamy strawberry, which can give you the feeling of a milkshake. Doesn't get sickly because it's not strong in flavour. Quite pleasant and enjoyable, to be honest, this liquid. One of the best that I have tried so far from this bunch that I've been sent. Okay, so like I say, good amounts of vapour from this one. Throat tip, I don't really get one, but again that's probably because I'm used to 18 milligram and this is a 12 milligram liquid. And flavour, a nice, mild, smooth strawberry, you know, creamy strawberry flavour from this one. Okay, so that one was the strawberry milkshake. Okay, let's go and take a look at the last juice. Okay, so the last juice tonight is RYC10, and this one is a 20 milligram strength E liquid. Okay, let's give it a go. Vapour, good amounts of vapour. It's starting to become normal from this range of e-liquids. They've all been good producers. Throat it. Don't really seem to get one either from this, which was a bit of a surprise when I was using it, with it being a 20 milligram. When I first pick it up, after not vaping anything, I do get a bit of a throat hit, but then it just seems to dip away. But you know, you may experience that, get a better experience of throat hit on this liquid than I do. Okay, flavour. Caramelly, tobacco-y taste. Near enough like your typical RY4, yet I seem to find the tobacco-y side, or what is meant to be a tobacco-y flavour, you know, a little bit stronger. I'm not overly keen on RY juices. I never really have been a fan. However, you know, it's not too bad. I wouldn't say it's, you know, something I could vape very often, but it's definitely something that I could use to break it up. So overall, good amounts of vapour. I get a throat hit to start, but then it seems to disappear, and then I get a sweet caramelly taste and a tobacco-y taste that's a little bit stronger than normal, than you get in the RY4 types of juices. But I suppose I could use it as a breakup juice, but not something I could vape all the time, due to not really being a fan of the RY liquids. Okay, so that was the 4 liquids that was sent from E-Smokeireland.eu, and they are all from the, I believe it's the Winged Nuts Premium e-liquid range. There's a nice selection of liquids to go out there, so, you know, nip over on the site and have a look round. And if you do get any of these 4 juices, I do hope you enjoy them. Okay, thanks very much for watching.